everybody. Today we're going to learn a little bit about crow calls. Our friend Kevin from Buffalo Hunter Game Calls stopped by with a few crow calls to show us. For those of you who aren't familiar with crow calls are not only used to call crows, but they're also used to locate gobblers, turkeys in the spring. It's what they call shock gobble. You let off on a crow call and that gobbler just gobbles back and then reveals its location. So I'm going to turn things over to Kevin. He knows much more about this stuff than I ever will. So here he is, Kevin from Buffalo Hunter Game Calls.
Sounds pretty good for a crow call that's probably about 100 years old, doesn't it? I don't know much about this call, but it's an older design and it has a metal reed in it, much like this C.W. Grubbs, this Charles Grubbs call. It's a Kankakee crow call. Again, another metal reed. The design is really similar to this one here. And this call, Charles Grubbs started making these in about 1907. I don't know exactly when he stopped, but it's a 100-year-old crow call. Another thing that's really neat about this C.W. Grubbs, Charles Grubbs crow call, and I saw an ad. He advertised these very heavily in the outdoor magazines, and I saw one ad from the 1920s. It sold for 23 cents. Oh, another really neat call, or a couple of really neat calls, and these are probably from the 70s or 80s, are these calls here. This is the Hoosier crow call from Delphi, Indiana. A very popular collectible call because they made several different ones with different logos and things like that on it, and I'll give you an idea of what it sounds like. Another really nice sounding call. Another call is, another very popular call, collectible call, is the PSO call. PSO calls are very collectible nowadays and popular. Everybody likes them, and this is what they sound like. Much louder, much higher pitched call. This will really get the turkeys to gobble. And then my favorite from the time period, I like collecting Falk's calls. This one comes in a box. The boxes were, back in the day, these boxes were really cool. They'd come apart like this, and you keep the instructions inside. And you can see Falk's always had a really nice decal that went on their calls. And the calls sounded like this. A little bit deeper in tone, but just as loud, and it'll definitely make the turkeys gobble. This is an example of a more modern call. I mentioned in a previous video that we are in Quaker Boy country, so this is the Quaker Boy call. It's pretty much the only modern call that I have, and I'll give you an idea of what it sounds like. Good, high-pitched call that'll definitely make them gobble. Last but not least are a couple of crow calls that I made myself. I have this one here that says, I carved Buffalo Hunter on it. It's made out of a piece of cow horn. nice sounding crow call. And then I make quite a few crow calls out of limbs from a maple tree. So that's what this is made out of a maple limb. Good crow call, make them gobble, definitely.
Thanks, Kevin. Appreciate you stopping by today and showing us those calls. Until next time, everybody, take care. Thanks for watching. And I'm supposed to say this now. Please subscribe. Have a good one, everybody.